One evening on the island of Sodor, all 6 engines were at Tidmouth Sheds. Today, I set a new record with my express run. I am very proud of it. Oh, well done, Gordon. You and I are certainly the pride of the LNER.
Does this boasting ever stop? Every day, all of us have to listen to you two brag about how grand you are. And don't think I forgot about you, Cecil. You're the same way.
Come on, Henry, be fair. I am not at all like Gordon or Alfred. I'm my own engine. Edward the Blue Engine sadly watched the other engines argue. He had not been out in a very long time. He'd been stuck in the shed for months, and all he wanted to do was just pull trains again like he used to. Hey Edward, you, doing alright there? Well, not really. I just wish I could go out and pull trains like I used to. I've been stuck in this shed for months. I just don't want it to be the end for me. Well, I can't control which engines get jobs and which engines don't get jobs, but for right now, what if I just try to cheer you up with one of my stories? Oh, Eagle, I'm sure that nobody wants to listen to any of your stories this evening. Eagle, what kind of a ridiculous nickname is that? Hey, what if I told the story about how I got my nickname Eagle? It all started back in 1901. It was a nice sunny day and I was thundering down the tracks with a nice and long goods train. I was running a little late, but I was darn positive that I could make up for lost time. While I was chugging along, every single one of the trucks behind my tender was giggling and giggling. I didn't know if they were just having a good day like I was or if they were plotting a scheme, but I tried not to pay attention because I needed the mindset to get to the docks on time. Little did I know the points were jammed and they were about to send me the wrong way. When I went over the points, the truck suddenly stopped there laughing. I noticed it, but I didn't know why, so I just kept going on.
Eagle, do we have to keep listening to this story?
Well, seeing that you're not going anywhere else today, I guess that answer would be yes. Well, anyways, when I started chuffing on up a hill, the truck suddenly went silent again. I didn't know what was going on with them. I was really confused at this point. But then I saw right in front of me, there was a bridge. And the track was hanging off the edge. It didn't go all the way across. It was broken. And with all those sharp, jagged rocks on the ground, I knew that I wouldn't have a safe landing. The bridge was getting closer and closer. I applied my brakes real hard, but the trucks had other ideas. They thought it would be fun to cause an accident. The broken piece of track leading off the bridge looked so weak that I thought it could have broken at any moment. I tried real hard not to let those trucks push me off that bridge, but I started my descent down that mangled piece of track. The trucks kept on pushing and pushing. I was almost on the ground at this point, and then suddenly, I went under the bars of the side. Do we seriously have to keep listening to this? I'm starting to question whether that last action was actually possible. Well, you don't want me to stop in the middle where things are just getting good now, don't you? As I came crashing down, it looks like I was soaring in the wind like an eagle, and then the bridge started to collapse along with me. It was only inevitable what happened next. I was hurt real bad by that accident. A sharp and jagged rock tore right through my boiler. The trucks were really happy with what they did, but something good did come out of that incident. I got my nickname. My driver and fireman saw me after they jumped clear. They said that they were going to call me Eagle after they saw me soaring in the wind, and the nickname stuck. Obviously, I was rescued and the bridge was repaired to be more sturdy than ever. And that's the end of the story. Wow, that was a very entertaining and interesting story. Thank you for telling it.
Stuff and nonsense. That story was vulgar.
Indeed it was, Gordon.
Oh, shut up, you two. It was a great story, Eagle.
Thanks a bunch, Henry. And don't mind those 3. Just know that Gordon and Cecil will always look alike.
We do not!
All of the engines just laughed.